Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is me, Alicia. Welcome to Guess the Reference Series 3. It's Series 3 now, guys. Wow, we've already had 20 people taking part, and now we're on to our third set of TNS cast members from the past and the present. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you haven't seen Guess the Reference before, let me give you a little breakdown of what it is. So it is a quiz that I've devised on my own accord. It's not in any affiliation with The Next Step or any channels that The Next Step airs on. So CBBC, RTE, Family Channel, ABC Me, ABC iView. What's the other one that I'm thinking of? There's definitely one more. I think there's one more. CBC. It's not to do with CBC or CBBC or Netflix or any channel. It's nothing to do with them. I just had an idea one day, popped into my head, reached out to some people, and it took off, and it did well, thankfully. We have a new leaderboard for this season. This is it at the moment, and I'll show you the updated version at the very end after we've had our contestant take part and answer their questions. But at the very end of the series, we will put all of the contestants we've ever had into the same leaderboard with the same scoring structure and work out who our overall winner is and see if it still is Maddie Langan, who we revealed was the overall winner of Series 1 and 2. There are 4 rounds to my quiz. The first round is the get to know you round, and the questions are all about the cast member themselves. Second round is guess the reference, and the questions are all about the character that they played. The third round is the same again, except you guys have submitted the questions. And the fourth round is the obscure question, which is a random question that might be really hard, might be really easy, but it's just something they might not have kept in their brain to think about. And the fifth round, which is brand new for this series, is my spontaneous round, where basically I'm going to be asking them to name as many TNS cast members as they can from past and present, and yeah, we'll just see how well they do, and depending on how many they do, that negates the right word, that dictates how many points they will score. So today's contestant taking part is very sneaky. She enjoys taking down the next step. It's all she's ever wanted to do. She's an elite member of the TNS cast, both quite literally and metaphorically. Of course, we have Jamie O'Leary, everybody, who played Tess in the next step from Series 1 to Season 3.
Hello.
So nice to speak to you. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much. It's, like I said, it's lovely to see you. It's been ages since, like, Tess or you have been, like, on the next step or just, like, publicly doing stuff.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've touched the next step in almost 6 years or something. I was kind of looking back on dates, so I don't have very high expectations.
No, as long as you have fun, that's the main thing. Like I said, it's just a casual thing. Are you still doing any kind of acting or dancing?
So, I mean, for right now, I'm not doing any acting. I'm still part of the union, so it's still something that I can kind of jump into if I wanted to. And I've always thought about kind of doing something on the side. It's just life has taken over, and
I mean, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, I think that's the main thing, isn't it, really? Yeah. But what is it that you do now, your full-time job?
So, way out of kind of completely separate than dancing, acting, all of that fun stuff. I am actually in tech consulting.
Wow,
I implement softwares for different companies. In terms of dancing, I try to get in a few classes here and there when I can.
Oh, that's great. So if you weren't Tess on the next step, is there any other characters that you would have liked to have been?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I definitely kind of loved Chloe. Or
I was a Chloe fan
Riley.
as well. Yeah.
She kind of just sat in the back, like she wasn't too out there and too much of a star. And
yeah, she was a nice, warm soul, a nice person.
Exactly. So, love Chloe, and I also love Jenny. She's just a fantastic human being.
Yeah.
In general. So I would say, I got kind of flagged as the mean girl, but kind of at heart, I would probably be more of a Chloe or kind of an under the radar.
That's such an interesting flip then, really. Like, you played the mean guy, and you'd actually like to be one of the nicest people on the show.
I know, it's weird how it works out like that.
I love that. So are you ready to get started with your scored questions now? And the overall score is out of 30. So that's how many points you can get maximum. How many episodes of The Next Step does your IMDb say that you've been in?
Ooh, good question. Is there like a range if I get within one or two?
I'm looking for the exact one. It's less than 40. If that helps in any way.
Because I think that the number is in between 25 and I want to say like 33. So I want to say 28.
Oh, you were close. It's 25. So I can't give it to you, but you were close. Don't worry. Okay, second question. How many followers do you have on Instagram? And you can say the rounded up number for this. I don't need the one person.
Exact. From what I last can remember, I think I have 10,500.
Yes, 10.5. Yes, well done. Okay, your third question. What did you caption this Instagram photo? So I'm going to send it in the Discord chat now. Right, I have sent it over.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Balancing 2020 like.
Yes, balancing 2020 like.
We're balancing 2020 like.
Well done, see, you got it. Well done. Okay, question number 4. How many Instagram posts do you have in total to the date? And today is the 10th of September.
Oh no, I have no idea. 343.
318. So you got 300. But I cannot give that one to you, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Your final question though for this round. On famous birthdays, who are the 2 choreographers it says you have worked with? So it says you've worked with a lot, but there are 2 names that it specifically mentions.
I know off the top of my head it mentions, I think, Stacey Tukey.
It does, yes. And she was on The Next Step at one of the competitions as well.
In my final year of dancing, I was able to, she choreographed a solo for me. So
that's
that was
nice.
one of my favorite solos ever.
Oh, nice.
Such a great, fantastic experience. And who else would I have worked with? Oh, I mean, would Alan Lupien count? Because I don't think so.
It's not him, no.
Then I have no idea.
It's Bobby Newbury.
Okay.
So I will give you half a point anyway for that one. So overall for the first round, you've got 2.5 out of 5, which is pretty good to be fair.
That's all about me.
And those are the ones you were meant to know, yeah. So your second round is all about Tess now. It's the reference round. All these questions are going to be relating to episodes, seasons, conversations Tess has had, dances she's been in. And like we said, this is a long time ago now for James.
Yes.
So we'll see how well she does.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
In season 1, episode 28, what is the theme of Elite's first group dance they do at regionals?
This one is isn't this the airplane themed one?
It's not that one, no.
Oh, okay. So then the other one is with the purple and black costumes. Ooh, I don't really know what the theme was. It's like a kind of like evil-esque theme, and don't we like kill someone at the end or something?
Yes, someone does die. I'm looking for one word in particular.
One word?
It's how it starts off. It was a vampire-esque wedding. It was wedding I was looking for, because I think it's Amanda that starts walking in with her flowers and then it all erupts for some reason.
I totally forgot about all of that, but yes.
Do you remember any choreography from The Next Step? Is any of it like embedded in your brain from doing it so many times and stuff?
I mean, to be honest, my solo in season 3,
right?
that choreography. I I mean, I don't hear that song very often, but that was, I think we choreographed that in like the span of an hour before.
Wow.
Like a couple days before we had to film that.
I guess that's kind of like on theme though, because that's what Tess would have had to done on the day. So it's pretty good.
Actually, a lot of our and the small group in season 2.
In season 2, yeah.
I believe that one we also choreographed really, really quickly. I think in like a couple hours, like the week before we started filming. And that small group, I mean, we filmed it for the next step, but it was probably also one of my favorite dances to throw together.
I love that, yeah.
To dance as well. I think it was a year before, or I had wished that we had actually competed that in real competitions kind of back in the day, because it was so fun and the group of girls was so fantastic. So I would say those two are kind of stuck in my head.
Okay, question number 2. What was Tess's role at Elite during season 1 of The Next Step, as revealed in season 2, episode 11?
It's so pathetic that The Next Step has to use their dancers to advertise themselves. I mean, the name doesn't speak for itself.
Michelle, this is Tess. She was my assistant captain at Elite, and she's just really bitter about not going to nationals.
Well, I'm pretty sure I was the assistant dance captain of Elite.
Yes, I was thinking you might think you were dance captain, but yes, you were Amanda's assistant dance captain. Yes.
I was never as good as Amanda.
Question number 3. In season 2, episode 21, Elite compete at a trio competition. But what is the name of the male dancer that Tess is in the trio with?
And as I stand here watching Elite, I can't stop thinking about Michelle. Why is she here?
I know that. That is Max.
Yes.
Or Devin Brown.
Yes. See, there's Devin and there's also Nick. So I was like, are you going to think it was Nick in the trio? But yes, well done. You have a good memory.
Yeah.
You have a good memory so far.
I mean, fun fact, tons of the dancers in The Next Step, as you probably know, are from the studio that I grew up at. So it was Canadian Dance Company.
Yeah.
So I was very, very close with many of the cast members, and so it was just second nature for a lot of us.
I guess that's really good though, because you get a natural chemistry then, because you already know each other. It's not like you've just been thrown together and expected to somehow work together. Yeah.
And the Elite group, I think almost all of our dancers were from CDC, so it's a big fond memory.
Yeah. Question 4. What place does Elite's trio get at the trio competition in season 2, episode 21?
In 3rd place, please give a hand to Elite.
We beat them at regionals, and here we are again beating them in the trio competition.
That's a good question. Thinking about The Next Step, I feel like they win.
Okay.
But and so if they win, I would assume we came in second. But is that my final answer?
I don't know. Is it your final answer?
I know. Is this a trick question?
It's not a trick question. They do come a position.
I would say my final answer will be second place, because you just never can beat them.
It's 3rd. You should have gone with your gut. They did come 3rd, yes. Question 5. In season 2, episode 25, why does Tess hug Amanda?
If we win nationals, it's going to be thanks to you.
Welcome back, Captain.
Very vague question, but...
That's a very particular question. So season 2, episode 25.
Yes, we're close to the end of the season.
Yeah, the competition-y vibe. Is it on the scavenger hunt piece? Maybe not.
I remember the scavenger hunt. No. I'll give you one more guess.
I mean, my only final guess would just be I'm hugging her because I'm proud that she's infiltrated them, or...
Yes, I'll take it. Yes, it's because Amanda's finally completed the mission of bringing down The Next Step, and she can now come back to Elite. So Tess is like, yes, welcome back.
Yes.
I'll give it to you.
I have my friend back. Amazing. Did a couple tries.
Question 6. Which 2 members of The Next Step sit on Tess in season 2, episode 25, when she won't move from the seat in the auditorium during the scavenger hunt?
So you're not gonna move?
No. I'm done arguing with her. If she's not gonna move, she doesn't have to move. But I'm still gonna get my picture. Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right. Woo.
Yes, work that. Yes.
Here's some tiger.
Yes, all right.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Tess. I really appreciate it.
Em, come on.
I want to say it's Emily
It is.
and Giselle.
Yes, well done. I thought that was quite an obscure question, like something you just wouldn't keep in your mind, but you did well.
I don't know why. I just remember filming that scene a couple times and having fun with kind of Emily, and then Giselle was also around there, but we were just having fun.
Question 7. In Elite's small group routine in season 2, episode 20, so the one we've just spoken about.
Yes.
What prop do the dancers hold during the routine?
Excellent napkin use, girls!
Ooh, we had, I think they were white, like handkerchiefs. Or,
Yes.
white
Handkerchiefs /
things.
napkins. Yes.
Yeah, it was just kind of a white piece of fabric that we always needed to have props. We
Yeah,
always
there had to be something
big.
in there, so just pluck anything off the side.
Exactly. Just throw it in there.
Question 8. In season 3, which fellow Elite member does Tess appear with most frequently?
And she got a puppy.
Come on, Amanda. We have an Elite meeting. Wow, look at you, Amanda. Learned some new tricks since you're at Elite. She said we were too schemy.
Scheming? That's not a word.
I meant scheming.
Scheming. Yeah, scheming. That's a word.
Well, I mean, initially I'm like, well, I appear with Daniel a lot, but I would say most frequently would be Chanel.
What's your final answer? You're gonna go for Daniel or Chantal?
No, I'm gonna final answer Daniel.
Oh,
Should I stuck with my gut?
It's Chantal. Question 9. What does Tess reply to Lucien in season 3, season 3, episode 3, when he asks, oh, there's a plane going over, sorry if you can hear that. What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Destroy the next step.
It's quite iconic for her
That
character.
is a great question. What are we gonna do?
If it sparks your memory, he points at you and says, what are we gonna do?
Like, the memory is there, but
Do you know where you are when you're saying the scene?
I have 2 scenes stuck in my head and I can't figure out which one it is.
Okay, what 2 have you got?
So one is in the studio, but the other one is when Daniel's filming from his
Yes, it's that one.
shirt. That one is the one that I was leaning more against. What am I gonna do? I have no idea.
Do you surrender? Do you want me to tell you?
I surrender.
Okay, it's destroy the next step. So then what are we gonna do? Destroy the next step.
Oh, I should have known. Just think of something evil that I wanted to do to the next step.
How do you reckon Tess would be now? Do you reckon she'd be trouble-free and happy in life? Or do you reckon she'd still be doing evil, conniving things?
I mean, I think I would hope that she would be nicer in life, but just knowing her character, she loves getting up to mischief, and so I think she wants to, she doesn't care to have a good bone in her body. She likes her friends. She wants to be mischievous. She always wants drama. She wants something going on so that she can
I can't really imagine her turning round completely and being like, oh, that's in the past. I reckon there's always going to be a bone in her body that's a little bit like, she'd like a little bit of mischief.
Yeah. She's in university causing drama with the other girls in her
She's
residence.
bringing down the university.
Yeah. She's taking down the next sorority or the next
anything with a similarity to the next step. So this is the final question in this round. What song do Elite dance to in season 3, episode 3, when they're intimidating the next step before the battles?
So
This song is called Make the Ground Shake, and we're gonna shake them up.
I can't even remember how it goes. I have so many songs stuck in my head right now. But I just remember, like, we were with Daniel, and we're all in our typical black outfits.
Yes.
It was something about, like, ground shaking or something like that.
You can take a guess then. You're on the right lines for the title.
The ground shakes.
It's make the ground shake. So I'll give you half a point because you got 2 out of the 4 words. So that was better than I thought you'd do for that title, to be fair. Well done.
Sometimes I can remember weird facts and sometimes I can't remember anything. And also with a lot of these songs is we actually choreographed a lot of the dances to a non-next step song.
Yeah.
We practiced that, and because the
Do you remember what the song was for that one?
No, I don't remember that one. I know for my solo, we actually choreographed to that next step song. They had that prepared.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what copyright and stuff like that is these days. I remember the small group. That was actually to, a Lord song, Royals. Royals.
Yes.
So, like, if you put Royals to it, sometimes you'll...
I might do that now, you know, because I have an editing channel as well where I do like audio swapping of the dances. That's going to be the next one, and no one will know why until this video comes out.
Yeah, and so that's also the, like, theme of that song is we're supposed to be kind of royals.
Because it's like a throne.
Because it's like the,
And you might have seen, but I have indeed uploaded an audio swap version of the small group. So if you'd like to see it and see what it might have looked like with the song Royals, go check it out. The link will be in the description of this video.
Okay, so this next round is your fan question round. So it's still about Tess, and the questions are the same style, except fans have submitted them either on my Instagram story when I've asked for them or my YouTube community tab.
If you're a legend, get your game face on.
So your first one is from Amy McManus. In season 2, episode 11, what time does Amanda secretly write on the flyer for Tess to meet her at?
Ooh.
East Hall at 4. Amanda.
Oh, it was in the afternoon because that all
it is
happened in the morning, and it wasn't the evening, I don't think. I'm going to say, like, between 3 and 5. Let's say 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
Yes, I was going to say if it's between 3 and 5, say 4. It's 4 p.m. What? Okay, so from Toothless Performer, on the same flyer, what location does Amanda say to tell Tess to meet her at?
East Hall at 4.
Where? That is a good one. For some reason, the word lobby is just in my head. But I don't know what lobby.
No.
But that's my final answer.
It's East Hall. Don't know if that rings a bell, but yeah, it was just in the East Hall of the school. I presume it was a real school you filmed at, or was it a fake?
So that one was actually, it was a real school from what I believe, but it was a school that had recently shut down or was about to go down through renovations or something like that.
That's pretty handy.
It was
then,
in
really.
North Toronto, yeah. We filmed in the summer, so I wasn't totally sure if it was what it was, but yeah, no, it was a real school.
Okay, question 3. This is from Immy Dancer. What did Tess put in Michelle's bag when she tried to frame her at Nationals?
Look, she stole. Okay, wow, we stole something today. I did not steal that. Thank you so much. No problem.
I swear I don't know how the perfume got in my bag. If I don't make it back to the competition in time, I'm gonna miss my solo.
Ooh, that went a perfume bottle.
It was a perfume bottle indeed. And that was the lowest
I was
Tess
so
stooped to,
evil.
I think. Trying to get Michelle arrested and put in prison for a crime she did not commit, just so they could win Nationals.
So evil. Yeah, just so that we could win. You know what?
Question 4. This is from Cara Jones, Harriet Miller, M Snips, and Brookie 2K21. What song does Tess dance to for the internationals team auditions? So this is the routine you remember. What is the song?
Oh yeah. I think this song is just ingrained in my head. This one I know. This one is Straight to the Top.
Yes.
And I just remember because we all, how we got those songs, I think was maybe a little bit randomly, but I think there were 5 songs or something. And then they just split it between the people. And we didn't hear the song until we actually got it. And mine was like the most hip-hoppy of all the songs.
Yeah, I reckon Tess could have probably done with a more contemporary style one. But to be fair, I think the sharp moves kind of help because Tess does a lot of turns and stuff.
Yes.
And it was a good solo. It was great. So well done.
Yeah, I remember there's like mini rapping in this song. And I was like,
yeah.
how am I gonna... I don't know what to do with this. Just turn.
And the title of the song matches Tess pretty well as well, I think. Straight to the top. That's where she wants to be, ultimately.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah,
that's
it's very
such
fitting
a
for her.
good relation. Yeah.
It'd be better than something like Settle for Second or something.
Yeah.
Not Suja. Question 5 is from Jessica Alex XO. So this is your final one for this round. What prop does Elite use for their finals routine in season 1 regionals?
Elite's gonna have an airplane in its final performance. I saw it when I was there.
Oh.
It's a prop plane.
Oh, the airplane one. Oh my goodness, we had tons of props.
The biggest
or at least I felt that the biggest one on the stage would have been the actual kind of the plane and the risers for the plane.
It is the plane, yes. When you said, we had a lot of props, I was like, no, just think of the most obvious one.
Yeah. Well, because we had the plane, we had some rotating thing in the middle with chairs on it.
Yeah,
didn't we have like lightsabery things?
Yeah, there was lots. Okay, so this is your second to last round. This is the obscure question. This one is just one question that I've made up that you might get, you might not, but it's worth 5 points if you do. So,
if you're a legend, get your game face on.
What is written on the inside of Tess's locker as seen in season 2, episode 11?
Hey, Tess. I'm approaching Tess just because her behavior earlier was really unacceptable. And, I kind of just want to set her straight. You and your studio need to back off Amanda.
Oh. I'm not entirely sure because I was thinking of, you said written on the, oh, wow. Yeah, that is obscure. I'm thinking back to that and I'm like, I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the moment.
Well, I was like, maybe like it's custom. Like we thought, oh, what can we do to spice up the scene? And you might have written it yourself or something, but clearly not.
No. I have no. I'm just gonna say like something like number 1, which it isn't.
Well, no, it's not. It says hug me, and there's a little kiss. So at the moment, you've got 12 out of 25, which isn't bad. It's not good. Yes. This final round is the spontaneous one that we don't prep you for. All I want you to do is I'm going to give you 30 seconds and you're just going to name as many TNS characters as you possibly can in 30 seconds.
And does this include Elite members?
Yes, any characters on the next step.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Tess, Nick, Max, Reagan, Mackenzie, Jen, Eldon, Daniel, Amanda, Michelle, Giselle, Chloe, Eldon. Did I say him already?
Oh, you said Eldon.
Riley, James, West. Who else?
Stop.
Who else am I thinking?
Okay, I think you got 15 there.
Yeah.
So with a final score of 14, unfortunately Jamie is at the bottom of our current leaderboard, but it's not a bad score, so you got to tune in next week to see if anybody can get lower than her so she can kind of be boosted up from the bottom.
Is there anyone you would like to nominate to try and beat your score? Who do you reckon either would do a good job or wouldn't do a good job?
Ooh, well, I would be interested to see Devin Brown or Max.
Right, yeah.
Because he's kind of around the same seasons as me, around the same kind of screen time. I know he's also in season 4, I believe. So
yeah, he's in the very, very start.
I'd be curious to see his results and how well he can remember back in the day.
Yeah, I like that nomination. Okay, do you want to just plug your social media as well, so where people can find you at the moment if you want to?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, really, my social media right now, Instagram's probably my main source of social media today. And my account name is just Jamie O'Leary03. So if any of you want to follow me, just give me a shout. I would love to hear from everyone.
Thank you so much, Jamie. It's been so nice to see you after all of this time and reconnecting with Tess as well. And you did surprisingly better than I thought you would as well, because some of those things are quite obscure, like what time Amanda wanted to meet Tess at. I'm very surprised you got that time. Thank you so much, Jamie, for taking part. It was lovely to see you. So let's give a little clue of who is appearing next week, shall we? So it is somebody who's been just as sneaky as Tess, but somebody who's probably spent more time trying to redeem themselves than they actually have sneaking. And that's the only clue I'm going to give. You're going to have to wait 7 whole days to find out who it is if you don't know already from when I first revealed it. But yes, there's another video down. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Were you shocked to see Jamie taking part after all this time? How did you do on the questions? Were there any that really played on your mind that you didn't get, that you did get? Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe, because like I said, there'll be another video next week. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you then.